look at historically, so I mean, like you mentioned, I mean, mining in South Africa is one of our financial muscles, and I mean their contribution to the GDP, like that cannot be disputed. But what happens is historically, people were not health and safety protocols were not followed. So we know for a fact that especially when you're looking at black males, which at that stage were the main majority of the people working in the mines. So if you look at me before 94, the mines were aware of the noise and its impact, but there was only one study that was conducted on noise, and it was specifically conducted on white males. So that tells you that already being a black male at that mine, at that given era, you were not protected. The mining industry was concerned about that simply because it was the white males that were affected by that mostly. So actually they were all equally affected, but because white males were complaining about it, so measures were put in place for them and not for black workers. And then also when you look at historically how accommodation for black males, they were put in compound systems where many people share one room. So diseases like TB will then manifest in those areas and then they will multiply because they are in one space, they are infecting each other. But the mining industry was aware of these things and they didn't do anything about it. What we are finding with the challenges is the fact that people who need to enforce health and safety regulations would generally, yes, with the employer, but they then need to have occupational health and safety officers. We do not have a lot of those in Africa. So now you end up sort of finding that one health and safety officer has to work with 100 workers at any given time. So then they're not able to have a ratio where it's workable, where you can attend to the needs of all the workers at a given time.